crew of 4 women who are going to be rowing 24 hours a day with 3 hours on, 3 hours off, trying to navigate across the Atlantic Ocean. We'll be leaving from the Canary Islands, La Gomera, just south of Tenerife, and making our way over to Antigua.
And once we leave La Gomera, it is an unassisted row in that we have to be there and have everything that we need to row the ocean. There's no stopping. We're on the boat, living on the boat until we get to the other side, living on her, sleeping on her, everything.
We will meet a lot of different challenges along the way, so there could be waves as high as houses, there might be storms that we have to navigate around. It's 3,000 miles.
Less than 500 women have ever rowed across the Atlantic Ocean, and when you think, I think there's 3.9 billion women in the world, it's a pretty incredible feeling that you're part of it, so the sacrifice is definitely worth it.
We do say we're just ordinary women. We're pretty cool ordinary women, but we are ordinary women that have decided to come together to take on this challenge, and it can be done.
2 reasons I'm doing this. One, because I can. I'm, at a stage in my life, my kids are grown up, they have lives of their own, they are independent, they haven't got kids of their own yet, so there is like this window of opportunity between, your kids growing up and potentially becoming a grandma, which is also very scary. Probably more scary than this row in a lot of ways. And if I don't do it now, when am I going to do it?
I can't really say no to a challenge. The girls are great, so to have a crew of women that you really like already come to you with that opportunity, I couldn't say no. It wasn't a case of, oh, can I have the time off work? Can I make this work in my life? It was like, how do I make this work in my life? Nobody else is going to come along next year and go, would you like to join our crew?
I eat, sleep and dream about rowing. My family are a bit bored of it now. They're like, oh, here we go, we're talking about rowing again. I've got a real passion about rowing anyway, so doing this is just the ultimate rowing experience.
It's always been something that I sort of thought, oh, that's really interesting, but not something I would do, until I met these ladies and just realised that it was a challenge that I really wanted to take on and be part of.
Every woman should be a showstopper and every woman should be really celebrated on what we do. Being part of Chelmsford Racecourse Day and actually celebrating what we've got around us and women in general. Women are just amazing. If you look at the world I work in, years ago I started in the city, there wasn't women in my group, and now my last CEO was a woman. So I think the way women are changing the world is just growing and growing. And if you look at the next generation, they're just more inspiring. We've got 20-year-olds rowing oceans now, and they're breaking boundaries. So for me, I think every woman should be seen as inspirational, because I think we're breaking down boundaries every day, and this row's certainly going to do that even more so.
I hope women out there everywhere can just see what we're doing and think, oh, okay, so maybe that is something that I can look to do in life, whether it be rowing, whether it be mountain climbing, skydiving, whatever. We are able to do these things.
I think we are just ordinary women from ordinary backgrounds. When you get to a more mature age, we are a more mature crew, but lots of people kind of write you off and think, well, you've done your career, you've had your children, but then loads of women also are at that stage of life where they have more time for themselves again. So I think if we can inspire women to rewild themselves, that's what we're very much about, to say, what is it that you've ever wanted to do and thought you could never do, but actually now you've got the time to do it, well, do it. Life is so short, why not just give it a go?
You don't have to be special, you don't have to be, superhuman. Chase your dreams, it's not too late. Do it. If you don't do it now, when are you going to do it? So just do whatever it is that you want to do and work towards it.
Seize the day and try not to be scared, try not to think that it's silly or frivolous. It could be silly and frivolous, this is, but do it anyway.